With baseball events worldwide being postponed or canceled, and the starting dates for the summer leagues we're used to watching being delayed until God knows when, now is a good time to take a look at some baseball leagues we normally don't hear about. Baseball Bundesliga is Germany's professional baseball league, in operation since 1984. Traditionally, the professional leagues of the Netherlands and Italy have been seen as Europe's Big Two, but the German league is quickly pushing itself into the conversation. The recent success of Twins center fielder Max Kepler has drawn attention to the Bundesliga, both inside and outside of the country. The 27-year-old German, who hit 36 home runs last year, played briefly in this league as a teenager. And Kepler is not the only one making the leap from German professional baseball to the MLB system. You'll hear more about that later. The league is comprised of 16 teams split into two 8-team divisions, North and South. Each team plays each other team 4 times with no interleague play, giving them a 28-game schedule. The top 4 teams in each division make the playoffs. The top seed meets the 4th seed, and 2 meets 3 in a best-of-5 series. The winners of each division meet in the championship series, also best-of-5. No minor leagues here, but there is a lower league known as the Second Bundesliga, and there is promotion and relegation between the first and second leagues. So, while the teams that finish in the top half of the standings meet in the playoffs to determine the league champion, the teams in the bottom half have their own playoff to see who gets to stay and who gets sent down to the lower league for the following season. The regular season usually goes from early April to July. The championship series concludes in early August. Of course, this year is different, and there's no telling when it will start or end. Now, let's look at the teams, starting in the north. The city of Bonn, in North Rhine-Westphalia in western Germany, is the home of Beethoven, and the Bonn Capitals. The Capitals have been the best in the north lately, topping the regular season standings every year from 2015 to 2019, and reaching the championship in each of the last 3 seasons. In 2018, they captured their first ever league title behind the pitching of Marcus Solbach. Solbach left the team after the season, joining the Adelaide Bite of the ABL for the winter, where he was league MVP, and followed that by joining the Dodgers organization. Infielder Daniel Lamb Hunt, famous for being the first New Zealand-born player in the Australian Baseball League, where he plays in the winter, batted over 400 for the Capitals last year. The Bonn Capitals were established in 1989. Their home games are played at Baseballstadion Rhein-Ohr. Paderborn is a smaller city in the same state, home to the Paderborn Untouchables. The Untouchables have won 6 league titles, all between 1999 and 2005. That's more than any other team in the north. They've been a member of the league since 1990. Their home is Ahorn Ballpark. Staying in the state of North Rhine-Westphalia along with Bonn and Paderborn is the city of Solingen, home to the Alligators, champions of the 2006 and 2014 seasons. They finished atop the North standings every year from 2006 to 2010, and did so again last year, though they came up short in the playoffs. The Solingen Alligators were founded in 1991, and their home is Baseball Park Wiersburg. The largest city in North Rhine-Westphalia is Cologne, home to the Cologne Cardinals. Like the Alligators, the Cardinals have claimed 2 titles, theirs coming in 1990 and 98, so it's been a while since their last championship. Their top players last year were catcher Brant Holland and pitcher Shane Priest. Both of them were previously standout players at North Alabama University. The Cardinals have been around since 1983, around the time of the league's establishment. They play at Circlewood Stadium. Dortmund, the 3rd largest city in North Rhine-Westphalia, is home to the Dortmund Wanderers, a member of the league since 2008. The Wanderers, in their 12 years, have yet to win a league title. Ballground Heschpark is their home. Berlin, the capital and largest city in Germany, has a team of its own, the Berlin Flamingos. Proof that city size doesn't matter, Berlin has never won a league title, and has not won the North Division regular season title since 1991, when their team was the Berlin Challengers. The Flamingos, a new team, play at Flamingo Park. In Lower Saxony, a town called Duren, population 1,248, has a professional ball club, believe it or not, the Duren Wild Farmers. The team was established in 1990 but has only been in the top league of Bundesliga since 2017. Sportenlag SV Duren is where you can find them. Hamburg, the 2nd largest city in the country, is home of the Hamburg Steelers, a league member since 1991. In all that time, they've claimed just 1 league title. That was back in 2000, when they were known as the Lockstedt Steelers. Baseball Park Langenhorst is the home field. And that's it for the north. Over to the south, we'll start in Heidenheim, a city of just under 50,000 in Baden-Württemberg, home to defending champions Heidenheim Heideköpf. Last year's championship was their 3rd in the last 5 years, and 4th overall. The club was established in 1992, but didn't compete in First Bundesliga until 2001. One interesting player on this team is Cuban pitcher Enorbel Marquez, who turned 45 during the off-season. He pitched 3 seasons in the Cuban League, 1 season in the Dominican Winter League, and 4 years in the Italian Baseball League. He's been one of Bundesliga's best pitchers in the last 2 decades, and a regular member of the German national baseball team. And this is their home, New Heidekepf Ballpark. The second half of last decade may have belonged to Heidenheim, but they've got a long way to go if they're going to catch the Mannheim Tornados. Mannheim is in the same state as Heidenheim in southwestern Germany. This is the oldest ball club in the country, founded in 1975, and one of the league's original members. Their 11 league titles are the most of any team. They also own the record for most consecutive titles, winning it 6 years in a row from 1984 to 89, but they have not won it since 1997. The Tornados play at Roberto Clemente Field. Tübingen, also in Baden-Württemberg, a college town with the youngest population of any German city, is home of the Tübingen Hawks. Founded in 1985 but only since 2017 a Bundesliga member. Their home park is Reutlinger Wiesen. The capital of Baden-Württemberg is Stuttgart, home to the Stuttgart Reds since 1986, a Bundesliga member since 2012. In that short time they've made the playoffs a few times, but have neither won a South title nor appeared in the championship game. DB Ballpark, with a seating capacity of only 300, is the Reds' home. Another team in Baden-Württemberg, bringing the total to 5, is the Ulm Falcons. Ulm is the birthplace of Albert Einstein and home of the world's tallest church steeple. The Falcons are the league's newest team, joining in 2018, though they've been around since 1989, so as you'd expect, they haven't won anything yet. Home is Ulm Falcons Ballpark. On to Bavaria, near the border with Austria and Czech Republic. In a city called Regensburg, Legionnaires Regensburg, founded in 1987, was the league's most dominant ball club in the first half of the 2010s, capturing the league crown 4 years in a row from 2010 to 2013, to bring their overall total to 5. This is the team that Max Kepler played for before signing with the Minnesota Twins. Armin Wolf Arena is the largest ballpark in Bundesliga, with a capacity of over 3,000. It was the venue used for a qualifier for the 2013 WBC. It has been Legionnaires' home since it opened in 1998. Also in Bavaria, in the Munich suburb of Haar, the Munich Haar Disciples have been playing since 1990 and a member of First Bundesliga since 2007. No league titles in that time. Ballpark Eggfing is the name of their home. Mainz, the capital and largest city in Rhineland-Palatinate, is home to the Mainz Athletics, a ball club that got started in 1988 and joined Bundesliga 4 years later. In 2007 and 2016, the Athletics were league champions. Last year, they finished at the top of the standings in the South, but came up short in the playoffs. Just like the Oakland Athletics, this team wears green and yellow and is more commonly known as the A's. The Mainz A's can be seen at Ballpark am Hartmühlenweg. And those are the 16 teams of Baseball Bundesliga. The Munich Haar Disciples have their own YouTube channel where you can watch full games or highlights, all in English. And they do playoff games too, even if the Disciples aren't involved. Regensburg also has its own channel, though it's all in German. Some other channels will occasionally stream games too. Just type in the team names if you're searching for a game to watch. If you happen to be in the area, tickets to Bundesliga games average about €7 for adults, €4 for students and seniors, free for kids 12 and under, though it varies from one park to the next. And Germany's located between the Netherlands and Italy, so it would be a great stop for the middle of a 3-day baseball weekend. And that's all for now. Be sure to like, subscribe, and comment if you've got something to add. Until next time, this is Baseball International. See ya.